Welcome back. Today we're working on the PT. If you noticed in the last video, we did spray this. So now it's time to do some cutting and buffing. There's not really a lot of orange peel, but there's some dirt in it that we want to address. So we're going to take you along the process today. We're going to cut and buff this, get it ready, and then the hood is pretty well done, so we'll show you that. Climb the hood. So we've got a busy day ahead of us, so let's get going. The joys of this, you'll see there's a little piece of dirt there. And we're just gonna take some 1500 and we're just gonna wet sand it. Good thing about doing it this way is it's gonna make it look like $1 million. So what was 5 seconds for you guys was like 2 hours for us. It's pretty well wet sanded. I'm gonna walk around and show you. The thing left to do is the driver's side door, and then we can do our first stage polish, and then our second stage polish, and then you're gonna wax the third one. So you'll see actually how it is right now, the haze, like that will all buff out. So you'll see it actually turned out pretty good. Now we did stay away from body line. So you'll see here, there's a little bit of orange peel and a little bit of shine. I'm not concerned. A, the rubber goes across that and you're not gonna see it. So you want to stay away from the body lines as much as possible because we don't want to break through at all. And this is going to make the car lie flat. When the paint lies flat, it's just going to pop and it should make it look that much better. So unfortunately, I think the truck should have been repainted. There's a lot of, I don't know if it's a fish eyes or it's a texture. I honestly don't know, but it still will look really good, but to my standards, it should be repainted. So Dad's just finishing up the driver's side fender now, and then we're gonna work our way to the last panel, which is the door.
In my head, like memories after death, to be a legend instead of something you can forget. I'm living.
When he's finishing that up, if you look here, you'll see, I don't know if you can see it or not, a slight texture. Now that's what we call orange peel, and that's what we're sanding out. And you'll see there's actually a fisheye right there. I don't know where the fish eyes came from.
To feel.
So now that it's blown off, you can see if you missed anything, if there's any bit of orange peel. Anything around the edges you want to stay away from. And then basically what we'll do, we'll finish this up and we'll come back when it comes time for buffing, guys. You've seen earlier that we did wet sand the car. Now this is stage 1 of a cut and buff. So that's not bad, that's extra thick compound. We wet sanded it from like 1500, 2000, and here we are there. The other side is what I'm going to show you guys. I want to give you guys a visual of what the difference is, and here's that side. Now, we did run into a few issues. I didn't, but unfortunately, I shouldn't say unfortunately, my dad's helping me with this, which is very nice of him, but he's old school, doesn't know the new school stuff, so sometimes I have to let him do what he thinks is best, and then I have to fix the issues later on. So you will see this is the trunk lid, and if we get right in, I don't know if you guys can even see this, you will see that there is swirl marks, sand marks all through here. So the issue is this had to be cut and buffed. He took some 600 on the feather edger, what should have been like 1500 on the feather edger, and he used the 600. Now, unfortunately, you can't get rid of the 600 scratches, which means this trunk lid it's gonna have to be sanded. It is wet sanded to 2000. I'm gonna go over it probably, I'm gonna go over it probably some 600, and then I'm gonna repaint this and re-clear this. Yeah, it sucks. It is what it is. There's nothing I can do. So now I'm gonna go to the other side, and I'm gonna show you guys how to cut and buff, or how I cut and buff, and we're gonna get the other side done.
Place where they told you what to chase, told you how to run the race, every move was on the page, but I didn't like their way, had to fight and misbehave, had to find a way to change.
You will see that it's really just time consuming to put a little bit of compound on. We want to work our way around, and basically we want to finish like that. So I'm going to go back, I'm going to compound this whole drive, passenger side of the car, with extra cut, and then we're going to come back with the stage 2, which is a finer cut, and then all I do is give it a nice little whack. So here's the first cut, way big difference, you can see, not compounded. So that's actually pretty good. It's going to shine really nice. So There's still some haze in here. And I'm gonna go over this probably like 4 times before this quarter panel's done anyways. It just gives you guys the rough idea of what I'm doing.
I don't have to plan it. I can go change my fate. You won't understand it. All alone, that's okay. People I can't stand them. They don't want me to change. Keep me where I'm standing. And I don't wanna be where I am. And I want something more. Take a chance. It could be possibly my last dance. My last dance. And I don't wanna let myself down. Myself.
The old man doing the stage 2 on the other side. This side is done other than we need to wax the whole thing, but it does look pretty good. So there's the 2 stages. You can see the difference in the shine. And then we go over here. Second coat of buff is done, and now we are buffing it. So if you look at the fender, it's already been 2-staged buff and it's already been waxed. So it actually is quite shiny. And what we're going to do now is just finish waxing the whole car, and then we're going to go outside and wash. So here's what it looks like after it's been cut and buffed, which is a huge difference compared to what it looked like after it was painted. We had a little issues with the paint gun. We did get some fish eyes for some odd reason. We did have no runs, but we did have fish eyes and we had some dirt. So this will fix that issue, as you see. If you look extremely close, I don't know if, yeah, you can see it right there. You can see a little fish eye. So they're still there, but you'd have to know what you're looking for. Let's face it, a lot of people don't. It's shiny, it looks good. It's, you know, it was built to remember Zeus. It wasn't built to be a show car. So, you know, I'm not downplaying it. It is a beautiful car, beautiful paint. So it should look pretty good when it's done. The old man is putting Mother's synthetic wax on the quarter panel. And once it hazes up, he's going to give it a wipe. And then that's pretty all what we're doing on this. So once he's done buffing, we're going to take the trunk lid off. We need to sand the trunk lid. Oh, yeah, we got to sand this trunk lid with at least 600 to see if we can get rid of all the fish eyes. There's a lot of fish eyes in this trunk lid. If we can't get rid of it, then we're going to have to sand it with 400. But we need to sand it. If I go to 400, I'll probably just reprime it. So maybe in 320, prime it. We got to prime the hood and the 2 bumpers anyway. So we'll do that once we pull this out to give this a nice wash. You can actually see the shine and how flat it lays now. The good thing is once this is dry, but a month from now, we are going to ceramic coat the whole car, which should make it pop a little more. I'm a little nervous that it might pop a little more, but it also might enhance the couple fish eyes that are in it. So yeah.